Alright, so we're starting this video off with my LS430. Basically getting a timing belt done on it. Took a couple of the plastics off, intake off, bottom skid off, and then we're just gonna go ahead and dive right in it. Alright, so at this point we're gonna go ahead and drain the coolant so we can remove the radiator. Upon closer inspection, I realized that this water pump looks newer than the rest of the componentry here in the motor, but I did check on the belt and it looks like it's never been done, so I don't know what's up with that. Alright, we added a bit of tape on the intake here to protect it from having any debris going in. Got the radiator out. It's time to remove the serpentine belt and then continue on with the dismantle. Alright, so this belt looks in pretty good condition, and by the looks of some of the heads of these bolts, I have a feeling that this may have been serviced already. Car's got 105,000 miles. I put 5,000 miles on it since I got it, but I just hate it when mechanics don't put the sticker on it to show whether this has been done or not. Regardless, we're gonna have to remove the alternator and then the AC compressor in order to allow us to remove the idler here and the carrier and the tensioner on this side. Once we get those out of the way, we can set the top dead center, set our timing marks, line them up with the T there, and then remove the harmonic balancer and then just keep on going. Alright, we've got the compressor out of the way, just kind of sitting there, alternator as well. No real need to remove them. We put the nuts back here so we know where they go. And it's time to put this to top dead center. So I'm gonna try and film while I do this. Okay, we're gonna line up the marks with the T. Be careful with the paint. You gotta just make sure the little slot in the gear is lined up. Just like that. Let's check. Just like that. I'm gonna go ahead and see here. This is also lining up with the marker on there. So right now we're just gonna have to remove the harmonic. Alright, so we employ the use of an impact gun to remove the balancer, which came off real easy. And now we're just going to continue removing the bottom cover there and off with the belt. Alright, so with the belt removed, Cams are still lined up, nice. So is the crankshaft pulley down there. We're gonna remove the water pump. Alright, after a bit of cleaning, I'm gonna go ahead and introduce a brand new gasket. This came with the ASIN kit, which includes a brand new water pump. We're gonna go ahead and install these in a second. There, we got the water pump on. There's a brand new belt. We're gonna compare it to the old belt, see if the marks lined up. Alright, I don't know the cameraman, so looks like it works just fine. Also on the bottom, I'm gonna install the belt. To install the belt, we're gonna line up the arrow means it's forward, goes forward towards the front of the engine. Actually, we're not gonna do the belt yet. I gotta do the tensioners. 1 second for that. Alright, so we're gonna try and show the timing belt install in real time. You'll only see the top because we don't have a cameraman. And I'll show you what it's supposed to look like. So we can start here, lining up our belt just like that. Alright, so here's the lift cam. Right on the mark. Down the pump. Right cam. Right on the mark. Nice and tight. Now the slack is on this side, which is how it's supposed to be. Let's just check the bottom and see if it's alright. And by the looks of it, try and zoom in a little bit. It looks like it's right on the mark. I'm gonna double check with a flashlight, but I think we're good. Alright, I'm gonna put in a brand new tensioner. And we're just gonna check everything one more time before we release the tensioner. Right on the mark. Right on the mark. Let's see if we can see down below. Right on the mark. I'm gonna release the tensioner. There you go. So the belt is on. Now we just gotta put everything back together in the order that it was removed, and that's it. Alright, so we've got everything buttoned up. We've got the serpentine belt on. We just have to throw in the radiator and fill it with coolant and see how she goes. We'll pick this up again tomorrow. Alright, so I know I said we'll pick this up tomorrow, but I figured I just button up the basics so I can see if she goes. So let's give it a whirl. Okay, I don't know where I put the key. Let's find the key. Alright, so we got the key. Now this hasn't been topped off with coolant or burped, so we're just gonna start it for a second, see if it runs, and we're gonna shut it right down. Alright, I think I have all sensors plugged in. Alright. Ooh, look at that. Runs like a top. Another one on the books, folks. See you later.